So, for this week's lesson, we're going to talk about mediumship. Since I have Cindy Kaza, again, you probably recognize her from the Holzer files and all sorts of things, but she is what I honestly believe to be the world's best evidential medium. I'm a medium, I'm a trance medium and physical medium. And you might be going, wait, there's different kinds of mediumship? Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about for this week's magic. Mediumship means talking to the other side, talking to spirits on the other side, deceased loved ones, spirits, elementals, all sorts of things. It's different than being psychic. People get that mixed up sometime. To be a psychic means you can see past and present and future. You could look at paths and possible and probable paths of things. Um, all mediums are psychic. Not all psychics are medium. They're two different gifts, but mediums have the psychic one for whatever reason. That's how it is. And now, many of you are gifted who listen to this, which is why you even listen to this and fall into this weird, paranormal, metaphysical, witchy, ghosty world. So, a lot of you are gifted. A lot of you know you're empaths. A lot of you know all your senses are a little bit heightened, your smell, your taste, your hearing, and yes, your third eye. Now, the best thing to do to develop your mediumship is number one, get your left brain out of the way. Get that logical brain out of the way. If you want to think, wow, I think grandma's standing behind me, you can't immediately go, oh, that doesn't make sense. Somebody opened the window, shut it down. That's your left brain. Just say, yes, okay. Maybe grandma's standing by. Is that you, grandma? Do you have a message for me? Great. If you want to analyze it, 2 hours, go back and analyze it. Was that really her, or was that indigestion, or somebody did open the window? That's okay. But the more you can say yes to it, the more you can get logic out of the way and let your intuition tune in, you could start really talking to spirit. There's meditative projects. There's meditation that you can do. You could sit and work with a candle. You could do all sorts of exercises, practicing with cards. What card's going to be next. So you again start developing this literal, like third eye muscle in your body. Now, when you start getting into mediumship, go slowly what it is. And the different kinds of mediumship, there's, again, a trance medium, I let somebody take over my body now and again. I keep a little bit of Patty there, but all of a sudden I might take on grandma's attributes or whoever, the serial killer, if I'm with Zach and the guys. Now, Cindy, the evidential medium, she goes into most specific details. Like they were wearing purple panties and a green shirt, and their name was Bob, and the middle name was Ann, and their last name was that. So very specific details, times, names. Both are valid, both are great. We usually have little bits of each of them once we start working with the mediumship. But again, always trust spirit and try to get yourself out of the way. And another thing about mediumship is learn your language. Spirit's going to talk to you in ways almost like a tell in poker. Like some people, obviously, everybody gets the goosebumps. Ooh, that's truth. There's a spirit here. Some people's their ears get all tingly and red. Some people get a twitch over here. Some people feel something. So start paying attention to what your tell might be when spirit is in, and then you just start developing your language, whether it's signs or symbols or sigils, all the different clairs you can have. Sometimes you see there's clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, claircognizant, clair everything. And that just means some people see with your outside eyes or inside. Sometimes you hear. Sometimes it's just a feeling. Sometimes it's just a knowing. Sometimes it's a smell. Sometimes it's a taste. I've been doing it so long, they all mix together and I'm not differentiating what they are. But when you're first learning, you do want to differentiate to see what your strong suits are and what your weak suits are. So that's, again, baby beginning 101 lesson in mediumship. But let me bring you one of the best now. So let's go on to the beautiful, the magical Miss Cindy Kaza.
My Paranormal Network.